Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Thomas at the Sales Tax Sisters and Thomas PC. And today we're going to talk about whether you may have to go to jail if you don't do your sales tax correctly. This is an important one, everybody. So stay tuned. Hit the music. Hi, this is Stephanie Thomas, and like I told you right before, we are going to talk about whether or not there may be some criminal issues if you do not remit the appropriate sales and use tax. This idea was floated to us by a colleague of ours, Nina Ross, Business Solutions. Nina is wonderful at all things, especially HR, as well as business planning. Basically, Nina can do any and everything. We just love her. But she had a question from a client about his various tax issues. And it was a whole thing. We're not going to go all into it. But she asked us if we ever had an instance where someone did not report the sales tax appropriately and there were some criminal issues. And I will say that we have not had that issue. We haven't seen that necessarily. We have had a client where they had multiple different issues with taxes, including payroll as well as sales and use tax. And they got into some trouble when it came to payroll. I mean, you know, the federal government doesn't play around with payroll, not remitting payroll taxes. So they had to do a little time for that. But the sales tax stuff, they didn't go to the popo for that. What I will say is, although there may not be a case where you have to go to jail for not remitting sales tax correctly, there are certain things that the controller's office in the various taxing jurisdictions can do in order to get the money. Things like seizing your assets, freezing your bank account. Our mother was an auditor with the Texas State Controller's office. And sometimes they would go through a business and take what was in the till. So there are very broad powers as it relates to collections and enforcement for the various taxing jurisdictions. So just keep all that in mind. If you think you're going to get a little sticky fingers and collect the tax and not remit it in to the taxing authority, they can do various things in order to ensure they get paid. But I haven't heard of anybody actually going to jail about sales and use tax. But hey, I don't know everything. So try to keep your nose clean, people. And with that, that is your weekly tip from us. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section. Please thumb us up, subscribe, reshare the video, as well as follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and sign up for the newsletter. All the links for all of these things are going to be in the description box. And with that, have a great rest of the week, everybody.